We are back with day 2 in the Champions League playoff predictions. It'll be the second leg. This time around, we definitely have some incredible matches being played, so let's get straight into it. We have Dortmund versus Sporting. This game is going to be a solid one. The first leg ended 3-0 in Dortmund's favor. Let's get started with Dortmund. They have actually been pretty decent this season. Their form throughout the league phase was actually pretty solid. Like Guirassy has been banging some goals like crazy. I believe he's up there with one of the top goal scorers in the competition. He even scored in the first leg versus Sporting. This team does have potential to do well again in this competition. Now on to Sporting. They've been not the best this season. Ever since Amorim has left the club, it's just gone downhill straight from there, and they did not score once in the first leg. Their form in the league phase was not good as well. Gyökeres, their star man, was out in the first leg, but now that is a big blow for them, so I think he will most likely be back for the second leg. If not, I think it's gonna be over for them, but my prediction is gonna be a 2-0 win for Dortmund, which means they will win 5-0 on aggregate. Moving on to Real Madrid versus Man City. This game's gonna be so good. Once again, the first leg finished 3-2 in Madrid's favor. What a unbelievable game that was. So let's get started with Real Madrid. They have not been bad in this campaign. Their form has been pretty good recently. Their front three is absolutely incredible. They got Vinny there, Mbappe, and Jude was also solid in the first leg. Rodrigo played pretty well as well. I think he played on the right wing, and we can't underestimate this side because they are the champions from last season, and rumors are that Rudiger and Alaba will be back in this second leg. So on to Man City. They have not been the best this campaign. Their form recently has been not too bad, I would say as well. I think their main problem is just their defending. They're conceding a lot of goals, but Haaland is still scoring some goals as well. Like, he scored a brace in the first leg and they did play pretty well. So let's see if they could carry it into the second leg. Now my prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, which means they will go through on a 5-3 score on aggregate. Moving on to PSG versus Brest. This is going to be a pretty good game. PSG won the first leg 3-0 quite comfortably, so let's get started with PSG. They have been not too bad this campaign. Like, their form has been quite decent in their past 5 matches around there, and in the first leg they played some very good football. They looked quite comfortable in that first leg against Brest, and Dembele is balling out once again. He got a brace in that first leg. What can I say? This team's looking like a great team to watch overall. It looks like they're having fun playing football, which is what you want to do at the end of the day. Now on to Brest. They have been pretty underrated this season. Their form in recent times, it's gone actually downhill, even though I think they're the underrated team. In the first leg they were not too bad, but they could not get a hold of the game though. Like, PSG dominated a lot of the game. They had multiple chances to get goals as well, but they could not. In the second leg they have got to be more clinical, and they just have to come out ready for this match. So my prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for PSG, and PSG will go through on a 5-1 score. Now PSV versus Juventus. This game is going to be such an incredible match. The first leg ended 2-1 in Juventus's favor. So let's get started with PSV. They have been pretty decent this campaign. Their form has been quite good as well recently. And I mean, beating Liverpool 3-2 on match day 8, that was pretty huge. I would say they are a pretty underrated team. Perisic was quite solid in that first leg. Like, his goal cutting inside from the right wing. You know, he has like the very good left foot, his weaker foot. He just cuts inside and just whips in near post. Unreal goal from him, by the way. He's been one of the most underrated players I've seen. He was the only goal scorer in that match in the first leg, and PSV were actually pretty decent, and I think they could definitely make a comeback in this game for sure. Onto Juventus, they've been pretty decent this campaign. Their form has been not the best recently. Today though, they turned it around, managed to play well, and even though I think it was a fairly even game between those two, McKennie scored a absolute banger in that first game. Unbelievable. It just came at the edge of the box and he just volleys it, half volleys it, and it just flies into the top right corner. Unbelievable goal from him. Kolo Muani has been banging goals as well already at the club, so a good start for him at the club, and the team looked up for it. Honestly, when I watched the highlights, I wasn't able to catch the game, but the team really looked like energized and really motivated to win that game. So my prediction, it's gonna be a 3-1 win for PSV, which means they will go through on a 4-3 aggregate score. I rate them to win this game, and let's see if they do. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below your predictions for these 4 games as well, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.